Hi there, you're on IGCSE Maths Tutors, and in today's lesson we're going to present some rules that apply to powers and roots. So this lesson is going to be a little bit dry because we will not be working out an exam question as usual, but instead we will present some important rules. And I do not really like to say this when it comes to mathematics, but unfortunately most of these rules have to be memorized. Of course, you have to understand where it comes from, but at the end of the day you need to learn them. So we'll start off with the first rule that says that if you have a to the power m multiplied by a to the power n, this equals to a to the power of m plus n. This means that if it is the same number that is multiplied with different powers, with different indices, in this case you add the indices to each other. So for instance, 2 to the power 2 multiplied by 2 to the power 1, this equals to 2 to the power 2 plus 1. In other words, 2 to the power 3. Now the next rule, a to the power m divided by a to the power n, this is equal to a to the power m minus n. So for instance, 2 to the power 2 divided by 2 to the power 1, this equals 2 to the power 2 minus 1, which is equal to 2 to the power 1. The next rule, a to the power m multiplied by b to the power m also, this is equal to a times b all to the power m. So if you have 2 squared multiplied by 3 squared, this is equal to 2 times 3 all squared. Now the following rule, a to the power of m multiplied by b to the power of n all to the power k equals a to the power m k multiplied by b to the power nk. So if we have 2 squared multiplied by 3 cubed all squared, this is equal to 2 to the power of 2 times 2 multiplied by 3 to the power of 3 times 2. The following rule says that if you have a divided by b all to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power n divided by b to the power n. So 9 divided by 3 all squared, this is equal to 9 squared divided by 3 squared. The next rule, 1 divided by a to the power m, this is equal to a to the power minus m. So for instance, 1 over 3 squared is equal to 3 to the power minus 2. Another rule, a to the mth root, this is equal to a to the power of 1 over m. So for example, the third root of 27, this is equal to 27 to the power 1/3. Next, a to the mth root all to the power of n, this equals to a to the power n over m. So if for example you have the third root of 27 all squared, this is the same as 27 to the power of 2 over 3. And the square root of a multiplied by the square root of b, this is the same as the square root of a times b. So root 4, for instance, multiplied by root 9 is the same as the square root of 4 times 9. And finally, simple rule, the one that you can remember so easily, a to the power 0 is equal to 1. So any number to the power 0 equals to 1. So for instance, 20 to the power 0 equals 1. The only exception is 0 to the power 0, it's equal to 0. It's not equal to 1. That's the only exception. So here are all the rules on the screen. If you like, you can just pause the screen and have a quick look at them all. Of course, these things come with practice. You have to practice a lot with these rules of powers and roots. The next video I'll be making for you is a real life question that deals with this subject, so please stay tuned to watch this video. If you still have questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and meanwhile I'll see you again in the next video. Goodbye for now.